then we will talk about you, Mister. Is this you, Santa? Even texted him. Oh, that was nice of you.
Okay. You guys want a McCree?
So is this you, Silent or Santa? I forget. It is you. Okay. So this is Santa's little camper. He's in chat. He's a 2300. He's going to be rocking Zarya the whole time. It's the same match as the last one, which was, I think it was like 2200 or something game.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see what you did in this game.
They're where are they on the top of the?
Oh man, we get to listen to Silent again.
They don't have a rhyme.
So yeah, a little bit aggressive, but that's fine. You came back. Zarya was right in front of you.
Right?
If you're fighting like that, I would actually get into like undercover, just because you're vulnerable there.
Where is our team?
You're caught out.
Oh hi Farah. I got hit by a rocket.
So it
she
looked
did
like
hit
your team just damn he's loud, or is that you?
Watch out near on your right. Watch out near on your right.
That's you. You just very loud. So just keep looking in front of you. I know you want to bubble the people behind you, but for the first like 10 seconds of that fight, you were just kind of looking around, ignoring the Zarya right in front of you.
Hit both Mercy and Farah.
If you're having a hard time with tracking, then definitely use your right click.
Right. I can bubble you. Yeah, I can bubble you. I don't know where Mercy is right now. There she is.
So keep using your right click.
Oh, Q, no you don't.
Keep. You can keep like putting out damage on the top there. Like you should be spamming that corner.
Go. Silent, go. Oh, okay. Who is it?
Man. Yeah, your focus is just really whack right now. You're not paying attention to
Charge now. Okay.
any threats in front of you.
I had to get out, but I couldn't. Cassie, you're low. Don't get in there.
What up, Booty Mage? How you doing? So again, your focus is a bit off.
She is behind us. That's gonna heal her too.
You have a really bad habit of not using your entire clip. You only use about 60% of your clip every single time.
Lower, whatchamacallits. They lowered its spread. But doesn't one hit certain targets? That used to. But one hits other targets.
So you need to start using the arc
If you
of
walk forward after you hit
your right click.
right?
Like you could be hitting that wall to spam the high ground.
I bubbled that. I bubbled myself on that, but I couldn't bubble anybody else. Oh, Farah!
I really think you're very, very concerned with bubbling other people. Oh, you should have lit up that hog.
Yeah, no, I didn't have bubble. I just kicked my charger on my headphones like an idiot.
Yeah. if you have to choose the attempt to hit a Farah or just lay into a hog when you have 90 charge, lay into the hog. Remember, when you have you become the best DPS in the game.
I just read like those signs in there that I've never read before. It's like alien life on Earth. Nope. Bye. Nope.
See, it really. I know it's good to worry about the charge. Hold on, what did you reload? You reload at 36 to 38 every single time. There you go. There you finally used the whole clip. $37. The one time you needed to reload beforehand, you didn't. But you caught him. Right? If you're going to catch that many people, you just got to go with it. How much is DPS? Yeah, 190 is her DPS. With left click, her right click goes up to 90. It's quite
Nice. Got Genji.
quite crazy. Also, her right click has quite the big AoE. I would say it's as large as Junkrat's primary. I would definitely say one thing though is that you're focusing too much on your bubbles, which is a weird thing to tell Zarya. You're very preoccupied with saving your allies, but you do it like in the middle of combat. You'll be in the middle of like 3 people and you'll turn around to yeah, that's exactly what you need to do as Zarya.
Charge free boy. 80. Look at me just get that 80 charge free boy.
Okay, I guess you weren't shooting the Zarya and you're at 78 shots, so you just decided to reload. That's fine. You spend a lot of time reloading and just not shooting.
Oh no. Did you just get blocked by the...
I used to play a lot of games where using the whole clip was faster than reloading with no clip.
Alright, regroup.
The Diva Bomb is the same radius to Junk Tire. Oh god, no.
No.
Diva's radius I think is 30 meters.
I've got old. Hold on, let me get this.
Junkrat's tire
in it. I'm dead already. I don't know.
had your bubble up too right at the last second.
Watch out for Mercy. She's on the left.
So if you're going to ult, make sure your team is around to take advantage of it. Zarya's ult's the best in the game, hands down.
Mercy top left.
But your team needs to be there, or you need to be insanely high charged. Yeah, there you go.
No.
I would stop focusing the Pharah. I know you want to, but leave that to your teammates. You can just bust larger targets down super quick. You can burst them super easy.
Top of the truck. Top of the truck. Mercy! I'm dead.
I mean, it's overtime. Best you can do there.
She already used res. Yeah.
New measurement meteors. Yeah. It's because of the game we made for Ludum Dare last, what, 2 weeks ago?
Aw, born. Alright. Good push. Just because I don't like... I know, but he's got at least a roll.
So far it's been odd target prioritization. Also, you're just not fighting enough. You're constantly like looking around, seeing what's going on, and not focusing at the task at hand. I would say that's the big deal that's going on there.
Did you not equip your push-up emote? Oh my god. Might as well throw.
I want to say Junkrat's 10
Yeah,
meters?
Honor. And Mercy.
Junkrat's can be 10 meters. I thought her alt was 30.
Hanzo! Hanzo! Is this dude for real?
You...
Hanzo! Hanzo! Is this dude for real?
Be very careful when you're... Yeah, be careful when you jump off of the high ground. At least have a... I guess you wanted to pressure the Hanzo. That's fine.
There we go, there we go. He's just shooting. Does he have a golden Hanzo bow? I think he has a gold Hanzo bow. Did you check his skill or his rating or whatever?
Yeah, like that.
That doesn't mean doesn't mean he's good at Widow.
Like, either you need to be behind the Reinhardt and bubbling as he's in front of you,
Oh, I got melted.
or you need to just save your bubble and back up a little bit.
Dude, you're right at the healers. Oh, Willie, what's your res at?
So the problem is if you have to look two different ways, you're going to get blindsided.
Don't res.
If you're too preoccupied with, like, using your bubble perfectly.
We've lost this.
Oh, you fell. And you knew that was the wrong
we
decision.
We lost that. Q just messed me up.
Yeah, falling. I did. It happens to everyone. I fell. You know exactly when you fall.
I'm an idiot. I should have been typing.
Yeah, never type in game.
Yes, he does have a gold Hanzo bow. He's behind us, by the way, on the thing.
Yeah, just never type in game. Even if you're being friendly.
Oh, Willie getting the Pharah when the hit scans can't. She's the widow, or she's the mercy we deserve, not the mercy we need.
Okay. And remember, I think you do know that. The bubble does remove Discord orb. Yeah, it's... Both you guys had a slow reaction to that.
Alright, everybody, let's get to the corner.
Let's see how you handle the last point. That was, I mean, that's rough to critique anything on that one. Your team just had a dive on the point.
No.
But again, it was just focus on a target. It's the same game, yes. Different perspective.
Help me up,
Correct.
help me up, help me up. Somebody, anybody? Help. Alright, alright. Oh no. Really?
Damn. Damn, you got styled on.
He's behind us. God damn it. Oh, nice part.
So you're right. You got to get a lot better with your right clicks. Her right clicks are the primary way of getting alt. And I didn't see many right clicks. So, like, your tracking is alright for your skill level, but you simply need more right clicks. Right clicks are Zarya's main way to get damage, or get, ultimate, because you can shoot them a long way. Like, actually launch them halfway across the map. She has very long range with her right clicks. They're key. They're key to Zarya. Because your beam, I mean, it's not short range, but it sure as hell isn't long range, right? And you need to have an effective tool for different ranges. You need to use your right clicks a lot more. Positioning, look to be side by side rather than in front. You seem to be in front a lot of the time, and you're looking behind yourself, and because of just your skill level and whatnot, when you look behind, it took seconds. Like, you would look behind for 1 second, you'd look behind in 1 second. And anyone just attacking you had 2 free seconds to kill you. To alleviate this, it's just you need to be side by side with someone. Right? I mean, you will have to bubble people in a 360 degree, right? You have to bubble everyone. But it does make it easier when you're fighting side by side with someone, you can bubble them. Other than that, you gave it the high ground, but that was to chase the Hanzo out. That's fine. Positioning on the second. Let me think of your attacks. That actually took a lot of time. Yeah, still side by side. Well, Nita, it didn't cost them the game. Chasing the Hanzo out that side door did not cost them the game. What costed them the game was being bad. If you ever single something down to one exact play, you're forgetting about the 99.99% of the game that was also played, right? In fact, saying that the game was lost there is completely ignoring the fact that they actually had an entire attack phase. No, it's just not. Don't even if you ever focus on one event, it's probably wrong. Now, you can focus on one event and get better at it, but to say, oh, the game was lost at this exact event, you're in, you know, lo and behold, you say it's the thing that was right in front of the loss, right? It's usually not that. Right? They could have full held on point 1 or point 2. So there could have been plays there. So don't ever think it's just one individual play. Logistically, skill usage. Too concerned with bubble. It seemed like you're like, I know alt or getting charge is super important for Zarya, but like you were looking for people to bubble in the middle of combat. Like you were looking to the left and to the right and looking behind you as like 3 people were attacking you. You were facing the other way looking for someone to bubble. Oh, the reloads. Yeah. That's true. I forgot about the reloads. Thank you. Use the entire clip. All of it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, you reload almost. Like, if Zarya's clip was 75 instead of 100, you would be perfectly reloading, like, at 1 or 2 energy. Or 1 or 2 ammo left. But it's at... Well, you'd be reloading around, like, 10 to 15, right? You keep on reloading 35 to 40. It's just weird. It's not... I mean, you just gotta use the whole clip. It's not that bad. It's funny how precise you are with it. There's definitely a timing mechanism in your head that you're hitting very, like, it's actually impressive that you're doing it so often, and if you can change this, then it's going to be great. Like, the mechanism in your head is good, it's just mistimed. It's an old COD where you reload early to reload quicker. Okay. But yeah, definitely the clip size, more right clicks. Your positioning is, I don't want to say it's too far forward. Like, you're correctly far forward, but it's like your team isn't side by side with you. Logistics, too concerned with bubble. That's skill usage, yeah. You're just looking. You need to look and target what's in front of you more often. Simply, you just need to attack more, is what I'm seeing. What's your opinion on the use of Zarya's teammates' bubble? For 2 different arguments. Constantly use them to build charge, or save them to save teammates from quick burst damage. So I think Zarya's bubbles... The idea or the rule that I would say is... when your teammates take... You have to use it when your teammate takes damage. So someone has to get hurt first before you start using it. Like, as soon as they get shot by the first soldier bullet, that's when you bubble. But you definitely... don't keep on spamming it and hoping you get damage. But you definitely want to use it often. But, like, you don't want to hold it back for just emergency situations. There's definitely a middle ground. But yeah, Flying Buzzers. I've heard that question thrown around too. Some people just want to use it constantly and get charged, and other people want to save it for special events. Like, it's neither. As soon as your teammates start getting hit, then you start using it. And obviously, I think people just, like, try to look retroactively. They're like, oh, I only got 10 charge from that guy, and then I only got 10 charge from that guy, and then my teammate got hooked and died. Oh, I should have saved my bubble. That would have been so good. But you have no idea this fucking play is going to happen next, right? You have no idea this is going to happen. The truth is, if you're getting shot and you only got 10 charge from this, then that was actually probably the right choice. Whoa! Jesus Christ, scared me. Whoa! Whoa! I have my volume up, so that was extremely loud. Desro Fighting, thank you so much for the subs. Anyone just coming in, you actually caught me during review night? So what do you ask? What is review night? It's when people submit videos to me, any class, any SR, any platform, and I review them according to my apply triangle. And this is a triangle I've used in the last 20 years of gaming to just get better at gaming. Pretty easy to bubble a hook person. Yeah, but not if it's not off cooldown. Not if it's, you can't use it. Information. I didn't see anything glaring wrong with information. You were just... Yeah, you were just not looking at combat. That was the biggest thing that kind of bugged me, was you were just kind of fucking around. You're on the front lines. You're like, oh, who should I bubble? And there's like 3 people in front of you. It's like, don't worry about the bubble. Shoot people. Shoot people and use right clicks more. Start learning the arc. Start learning how to hit people on the high ground. If someone's on the high ground, like, learn the arc to shoot this, right? Or like on big Earls, they got that sign. Remember, shoot the sign, and you can splash damage them. The splash damage is pretty good. You play more defensively when you have 0 charge. No, Zarya still does good damage, but she just doesn't, you know, she's not a monster with 0 charge. How do you play her differently when you have 0 charge versus 100 charge? I don't think you would. You can probably play a little bit more aggressively because you can melt someone in seconds. But other than that, like, I wouldn't see a huge difference. Maybe you could save your bubble a little bit more at higher charge, but still, you know, you still want good charge. Is it better to right click or left click the Rhine shield during the shield phase of a battle? Left click has higher DPS. Right. Left click is significantly higher DPS. It's more than double than your right click, and if you're shooting shields, then you have no problem with accuracy, right? It's not like you need to be good at tracking or aiming when there's a shield in front of you. Whoa, my, what up? Alright, Death Ghost, that's cool. You just watch, I'll help you get better at Junkrat. Yeah, unless it's ranged, unless it's outside your effective range with your primary fire, then yeah, but yeah. These are the main things that I want you to work on. Camper. Also, I think the big one that worries me more than anything is too concerned with the bubble and just your focus in combat. That's the one thing that kind of worries me.
Ah, timing's overrated.
That's the one thing that really worries me. It's just like this. Yeah, that's it. So just try to focus on combat more often. Back up a little bit. If you're noticing like there's no one to bubble, like, because that usually means you're out of position. Like if your team's so far away that you have to turn 180 to bubble someone, either you're too far forward or you got to be with the team more, something like that. But fall back and be with the team. Right, I would assume 90 degrees is where you're at. The bubble people. Right? Maybe a little bit back here because you're in front of them. But if you're constantly looking both ways to look for a bubble, then you're just being very ineffective with your time. You get too focused on that number right below your crosshair. I would not look at the number below the crosshair, and I'd just see what, like, you can hear the charge. I would actually do it purely by sound, but like, don't feel bad if you're low charged. The reason why I burst through Zarya shields as Junkrat is because if I had 2 Zaryas to pick from, a Zarya with no bubbles at 100 charge all the time, or a Zarya bubble with like a quicker bubble cooldown, I'm going to choose the 100 charge Zarya every fucking day of the week. I'd rather deal with that shit. It's the ability to save teammates instantly that it's her bread and butter. You should be able to hear Zarya's charge. At least when it hits me, fuck. I always know that's fucking, like, it just sounds different. Also, the sound of your bubble getting hit is different based on what your charge is, I believe. Or maybe that's per bubble. When she's firing, you can? Yeah. What's my opinion on Zarya's grab usage? Should it be used to initiate a fight, or more so during the middle of a team fight? Listen, Zarya, wherever the fucking enemy is, if there's 3 or 4 together, use it. Don't worry about initiating or what time a part of combat to use it. Use it. If you can get 3 kills with it, always use it. What about my teammates that are getting melted by that 100 charge Zarya? I just burst her down. Zarya is the most important person to focus on in combat. She needs to die first. More important than the supports, I would say. If you can burst her down, get a hook off. I've seen so many Zaryas like post up because they have bubble, and then I destroy the bubble and they get immediately hooked. I've just seen Zaryas get killed so many times by destroying the bubble a second early than anything else. Later, Edge Nasty. I don't think Zarya sounds differently when you're not shooting, but when you're shooting, like it's greatly different. Yeah, don't worry so much on that little number. I don't think it's important, but it's not like it's not more important than the game. The focus beam on one person where they're in Gravitron rather than alt fired. Do you agree with that? Numbers wise, I would have to disagree if you have more than one person in the bubble or in the Graviton. Graviton, so you do 190 DPS, beam at max charge, 90 DPS, or 90 per shot, which I think is 1 a second, so 90 DPS, with your right click. As soon as you start hitting more than one person, your right click starts getting a lot better. Right? Your DPS can start going up to like 90, and I think with 2 people, I don't know what the splash damage is on it, but with Graviton, it's probably pretty high. I'd say it's at least 60 damage. So you're probably doing 150 DPS as compared to 190. So it is a little bit less, but also it's a burst damage. But yeah, if there's probably 2 or more, you want to right click. Also depends how far you are away. I mean, if you go purely by numbers, if you can hit more than 2 people, right click. If you can hit one, like if it's 1 or 2 people, then left click. If you're not within range, obviously right click. I think it's pretty, I wouldn't say it's cut and dry, like it's just a numbers deal. I guess it also matters how many people you're comboing it with. Like there could be a Zen ult going off, and you may want to right click because it's 90 damage instantly. And if I'm a Junkrat and I shoot something, I shoot anything, and it is 120 damage, and you do 90 damage instantly, we can instantly wipe out a 200 hit point class, right? But yeah, I'm sure it's, don't worry about it. I'd say 1 to 2 people, yeah, you can left click. If it's more than 2 people, definitely right click. Also, if you're below 25 ammo, then you can just right click the rest of it away. Right, that's a good thing. You can left click until it's that last second. You can get that burst damage off, then right click. Don't worry about it. It is something that at 2100 you don't need to worry about. How about that? But any other questions, Santa?
Timing's overrated.
I think you're doing fine. Just focus more on combat. That's my big one.